Right, so I'm Rob Bailey. I've been home working in the farm for about the last 5 years after completing a ag course in Geelong. So the farm's a farrow to finish. We have 500 sows here, which means there can be 5,000 pigs or so on the place at one time. We grow them out to about 22 weeks before sending them to Melbourne to market. As part of the enterprise, we also breed about 600 Angus cows. Piggery works well with that as we use all the nutrient that comes from the piggery either in compost form spread onto the paddocks or liquid irrigated onto the farm as well. The manure from the sheds gravity feeds into a 90,000 litre sump tank we have, and then every day or so we pump it about 700 to 800 metres up to a screen and manure dams. There's a primary dam where all the liquid goes into, it then siphons out of that into a bigger dam which holds enough liquid for 6 months to a year, and then we irrigate out of that every summer. The solid component of the manure is then separated onto a pad where we take it away and make compost in a dry part of the farm. We mix that with a pulp we get from a paper mill nearby. It's a byproduct, and we also mix a bit of sawdust and wood chips into that to get the right texture. We've got a 14 metre spreader which we use to spread it onto all the paddocks. The compost we either spread straight onto the pastures if it's in the right time of year, or we can work that into the worked up soil when we're renovating pastures. We have about 500 acres of land where we have a hard 6-inch line going underground. We can tap our irrigator into that at several different spots. We have a travelling irrigator which does about 280 metre stretch, and that puts it on at about 1 inch liquid onto the pastures, and we do that for 6 months of the year. At the moment we're looking into the prospect of covering our effluent pond and capturing the methane off that. If we could do this, it'd mean all the effluent that comes out of the farm is either used for fertiliser or used to replace power and gas, which would make us a lot more efficient. So at this farm we use a lot of byproducts from the dairy industry. It means we can lower our feed costs, as well as that it lowers the waste that other industries are putting into the environment.